Mabuhay Manila, you got Drew here for VanillaShaker.com, and this is our phone now between the Asus Zenfone 3 ZE520 KL versus the Oppo F1s. Based on previous reviews, we mentioned that Asus took a step into the premium budget line while Oppo focused on the selfie-holic market. Which one is a more compelling device for you? Let's find out. Asus updated their aesthetics from last year, where the Zenfone 3 veered away from plastic and went full glass, held together by a metal band, which is a step above compared to the metal and plastic hybrid protection for the F1s, reminiscent of a cheaper iPhone. Both units are almost identical in size and width, aside from the camera bump on the Zenfone 3. The Zenfone 3's charging port falls into the USB-C category at 2.0 speeds, while the F1s is stuck in sporting a micro USB. It's a dual nano SIM tray with micro SD card allotment for the Oppo F1s, which is a slightly better offering compared to the hybrid dual nano SIM capacity, where you will have to sacrifice the second SIM if you want to opt for more memory for your Zenfone 3. Both devices have capacitive navigation keys. The Oppo F1s houses the fingerprint scanner on top of the home button, flanked by backlit capacitive navigation keys. The Zenfone 3, on the other hand, placed the fingerprint sensor at the back, where the volume rocker used to be, and, to note, the capacitive navigation keys are not backlit. The all-glass form factor of the Zenfone 3 feels cooler and heavier compared to the light and semi-plasticky feel of the F1s. We liked the overall feel and design of the Zenfone 3, making it a winner in this category. The resolution wars easily goes to most phones against the F1s, where the Chinese manufacturer decided to opt for 720p compared to 1080p for the Zenfone 3, which produced better images at better gamut with brighter capabilities to boot. You guessed it, display goes to the Zenfone 3 by a mile. The Asus Zenfone 3 packs a 16-megapixel rear-facing shooter, which trumps the Oppo F1s 13-megapixel option by 2 more miles in capabilities of taking images. Both can compete well in daylit shots, but the Zenfone 3 takes the lead in capturing better low-lit scenarios. The F1s just struggles in compensating, resulting in noisy output. Optical image stabilization being not present in the F1s means shaky 1080p videos compared to the Zenfone 3, which produced better color reproduction with capacity to go 4K without the hand jitters. What will separate the F1s is that it's packing a 16-megapixel front-facing camera, which is twice more than the 8-megapixel offering of the Zenfone 3. Yes, details are far better on the F1s with the nifty screen flash feature for low-lit scenarios. The Asus Zenfone 3 wins in general performance in our media creation category, but the F1s will obviously almost always trump the competition with its selfie shooter. Powered by MediaTek MT6750 and 3GB of RAM, the Oppo F1s simply cannot compete with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 635 octa-core chipset paired with 4GB of RAM for the Asus Zenfone 3. To put it simply, Oppo's choice of a chipset was flagship 2 years ago compared to the latest mid-range offering chosen by Asus. In other words, the Zenfone 3 can whiz by demanding tasks at full speed compared to the F1s that can try to do the same at 70% of that capacity. Either units do come with bloat, but it's the old lollipop for the F1s that screams iOS copycat over the marshmallow offering of the Zenfone 3. It's the Asus Zenfone 3 that wins this category by another mile and a half. Packing a larger battery at 3075 mAh, the F1s will win this category compared to the 2600 mAh offering of Asus. This is also more apparent in endurance, as the 720p screen of Oppo uses less juice compared to the 1080p power-hungry display of the Zenfone 3. The F1s wins this round. The Zenfone 3 supports 24-bit high-resolution audio playback through the 3.5mm jack, while the mono speaker outputs crispier and better treble and bass over the averagely loud and tinny mono audio blaster of the F1s that comes without audio upscaling. lowest route, the Zenfone 3 wins, retailing at 13,990 pesos to 16,990 pesos, or roughly 300 to 400 US dollars. The Zenfone 3 easily overcomes the F1s, which retails for about 12,990 pesos while packing lower than average hardware and software offerings. A quick recap will remind you that the Zenfone 3 wins display, design, and overall camera performance, software, and hardware specs. The only ups for the F1s are for the selfie camera and battery endurance. It's an easy go for the Zenfone 3 for us, as it will fare better into the next year compared to the F1s. Which phone is looking good as your next daily driver? Give us a shout out in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit that like button to let us know if you want to see more comparison videos. Subscribe to get more of the latest in tech from ManilaShaker.com. Once again, this has been Drew. Mabuhay, Manila.